What is up, everybody? It's your boy, the man, the myth, the legend, the lone, the only one here for now. Your boy, Matty Reigns. Hope you guys are having you a warm one wherever you are at. I am still here in Kentucky, where it is cold as ice. It is a balmy 23 degrees right now. So, yeah. That's neither here or there, but thank you for joining us. This is UTR Presents NXT on Deck, our weekly NXT preview show where we are going to obviously cover NXT, what I like to call the best 2 hours of professional wrestling that come on every week. It's literally, it's the best 2 hours, in my opinion. AEW Dynamite is more than 2 hours. And Raw is whatever they would decide to make it. And SmackDown is 3 hours. So, yeah. It's the best 2 hours, in my opinion. It gets a lot done in those 2 hours. They keep it concise. They keep it on. They don't never go off the rails. It goes off the rails, but it's always ending right at 10 o'clock. And it's my favorite show. It's written by HBK. But that's neither here or there. Like I said, this is the NXT preview show. Hope y'all having y'all a wonderful one. We got a little bit of news to get into. And if you are joining us, thank you for joining us wherever you are at. Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, all those. Thank you for joining us on any of those. If you like what you're watching, follow us at facebook.com/under-the-ring-pod and at Twitch TV /under-the-ring-pod. What up, Kanisha? Hope you having you a warm one wherever you over there in Cincinnati. I know where you at. Over there, wherever you at, I know where you at. But yeah, last night's Raw. It was a Raw. It was a decent show. But yeah. Let me change that on up. Yeah, NXT on deck. What up, Kanisha? Right now it's just me. Kenny will get here whenever he decides he's off work or. Whenever he decides to get off work, Mike will get here whenever he decides to get here. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Hey, I'm just now getting over my sickness. I was basically sick for a whole week. But it is finally over with because I'm drinking a beer. So that's how I know I'm better. I pushed it this past Friday because I knew the storm was coming. So I went to the bar, saw some friends, had about 3 or 4 beers, and then I went home and crashed. And I was like, yeah, I'm feeling better, but I'm not better. And then I mostly spent most of the storm just sitting in the house since you ain't got nothing else to do. So it's like, I'm just going to sit here and try and get better. So I've just been coughing up cold. Now I'm finally not sick anymore, thankfully, for my birthday. So I'm ready to destroy this steak that I will be eating on Thursday, weather permitting, as long as we don't get any more snow. We just need it to warm up at this point. But Kanisha, feel better, girl. Feel better. This sick is going all over the place. Greg said he might be back tomorrow. So we'll be back to our regularly scheduled programming of Matt and Mongo, your two favorite people. We'll be back giving y'all the news like we usually are, giving y'all all the latest what's happenings right for that special AEW Boom Goes the Dynamite extravaganza. But yeah, we got not really that much news to get into for the most part. And this will really just go right into Raw. So we'll just talk about this little bit of news. Yeah, we'll go right into this. So last night on Raw, if you weren't watching, there was a match between Rey Mysterio and Austin Theory. At one point during the match, the referee threw up the X. And yes, of course, Rey Mysterio was injured once again on Monday Night Raw. Thankfully enough, though, Rey Mysterio will be okay. He should be okay. He will be appearing at this Saturday's Royal Rumble. Also, if y'all do not know, because I had to tell Jeremy this, I had to tell Bossman this because he was talking about the Royal Rumble. If you don't know this, the Royal Rumble is in Saudi Arabia this year, y'all. Remember that. Royal Rumble will be coming on in the afternoon. It will be coming on at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It will not be a nighttime Royal Rumble like it usually is here in America when it's in this continent and it's in North America. It will be 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a Saturday, and it will be ending at 6 o'clock. So it's in the middle of the day. It's not going to be at 8 o'clock at night, and it's not going to be at 6, 7 o'clock at night. That's when the post-game show will be starting. So just letting people know now so they'll be they show it up for the Royal Rumble at 6 o'clock. You're going to be watching the post-game show with Peter Rosenberg and whoever else is showing up. But yeah, Rey Mysterio, he's old. That's all this is. He's out here still trying to wrestle. I honestly cannot wait for him to retire. I've said this multiple times before. I was ready for him to retire once he got inducted into the Hall of Fame. I was cool with him wrestling for like 1 or 2 more years. But now it's like, all right, just wrap it up. Like it's just he refuses to retire. He refuses to retire. I don't know why he doesn't want to. Oh yeah, I don't blame you. Like I have ESPN Unlimited, but that's because I watch a bunch of other stuff on there. I watch all the 30 for 30s, I do watch First Take every now and then. I don't watch First Take because First Take is cool. I watch it for certain people. I don't watch it for Stephen A. Smith. Like if they got Cam Newton and like Ryan Clark on there, like I like watching them when it's the B team. I don't like watching them when it's Stephen A. Smith. I see enough Stephen A. Smith on stuff in general. Like it's bad enough he shows up on General Hospital and doesn't do anything on there. Like he's the most pointless character of all time. Like I wish I could be on General Hospital and get paid to do nothing like that, but no, I have to go to work. So that's the little part about Rey Mysterio. He's hurt, but he's all right. Thankfully, Rey, sit the fuck down. Just stop. Just stop. Stop, bro. There's no reason for you to still be out here wrestling. There's no reason. Tito said it in our group chat earlier today that he needs to go to AAA and be there HBK. They have Undertaker writing for them already, but that doesn't mean he can. I feel like he's already trying to be help and creative, but for some odd reason, he still wants to wrestle. And he's honestly not in wrestling shape anymore. But hey, everybody else is hanging it up, and we'll never know when we'll get to the end for Rey Mysterio. We don't know if this will be if the Betty, that A stands for asshole. What? I like Stephen A. Smith at times, but he's someone that you can only take in doses. Like, as much as I've watched him throughout the years, like, I don't hang on his every word because I've never taken him to. The only subject I like to hear him talk about is basketball. I don't want to hear him talk about football. I was introduced to Stephen A. Smith as a Philadelphia sports reporter who covered the 76ers, and basketball was his number one sport. The fact that ESPN is now the Stephen A. Smith network and he tries to talk about everything when he really doesn't know about all sports. Like, I can talk about all sports because I actually watch. And even I can't talk about all sports. I don't watch hockey. But it's like, yeah, I watch the NFL. Yeah, I watch the NBA. Yeah, I watch college basketball. Yeah, I watch college football. Yeah, I watch enough sports to be able to have a working knowledge of what's happening. Not him. Not Stephen A. And they just try. Yes, that too. Like, he just needs to come on home and go ball. But it's just like, yeah, he's just outside of him. I can stand ESPN. Like, I don't even listen to anything. It's just out of one ear out the other when he talks. And yes, Kanisha, Rey Mysterio does need to be. He really needs to be the OG for all these new Latino people that are coming up. Like, he doesn't need to be. He needs to be how Conan was. Like, Conan was managing LAX at one point. Ray needs to be trying to manage the LWO or whatever they are calling themselves. He's too busy still trying to wrestle, which I don't understand why. Because I'm like, dude, you don't got it. Like, you keep getting these surgeries and you keep getting all these new stem cell treatments. Talk about you feel like you're 30, but you don't wrestle like it. Not no more. All right. At some point, Ray, you just need to come on home, call it a career. You're already in the Hall of Fame. There is nothing more you need to be doing. But yeah, let's get into Monday Night Raw. Last night's Raw, y'all. I would put this beautiful recap that I decided to type up when I was not busy at work. I had to set up the show for everybody. So there's a beautiful little recap done by yours truly. Monday Night Raw starts off, we get the AJ Styles. They just rip the Band-Aid right off and get right to it. They tell us, hey, AJ Styles is coming out here. He's basically saying, like, hey, Gunther's talking about he's going to beat my ass, but guess what? I'm phenomenal. Gunther isn't. Which leads to CM Punk coming out there. They exchanged a whole bunch of words. Long story less long. They decide to make a match. Punk said they decided to make a match we're going to have as our main event for tonight. CM Punk versus AJ Styles. One more time. They're going to fight for the World Heavyweight Championship in Toronto. And it was a nice match. That's a nice way to surprise the crowd because going into it, we had no clue what we were going to get as a show. We had that number one contendership match booked, and that was about it. Like, they didn't really have much for us to lean on. And we had told y'all, like, hey, stick around until the natty stuff comes on because they're not really giving us much to even get you hype about. Giving us that as the main event, I appreciate them for that. Even though we knew AJ Styles probably wasn't going to win, I still watched that match as if, hey, I'll take it. They got me to sit through all of Raw. As much as I said I wasn't going to watch all of Raw, I did. So bravo, Triple H. So after Punk and AJ shake on making the match official, first match of the night, we have our reigning and defending women's tag team champions, Rio, teaming up with the women's world champion, Stephanie McCur. to take on Judgment Day, which is Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, and Roxanne Perez. Batty ass, you think he retiring for real? Last night, people on Twitter did bring up the fact that during his while he was talking, he said it would be the end of his WWE career, and a lot of people were speculating that because he keeps saying this is the end of my WWE career, a lot of people are speculating that he's going to probably make the jump over to TNA to maybe do one last little mini run with TNA, and then he takes the TNA Hall of Fame induction, because he's even said it himself. He doesn't want to be inducted into the TNA Hall of Fame until he's done. Because he feels like once he's been inducted in the TNA Hall of Fame, then he shouldn't be wrestling anymore. So that could be a possibility. I would love to see AJ in TNA for this last little go around. But do I think he is retiring for real? Unfortunately, yes. What up, Tito? What up with you? He said, find Pierce for sexual harassment. That did happen later in the show. He will be all right. He ain't going to get in trouble for that because they're going to act like nothing happened. But, yeah, I do think he is retiring for real. He kind of just – he's doing like I said yesterday. Oh, yeah, y'all thought – yeah, I didn't tell y'all December 2026. I said I was retiring next year. And this is now next year. I didn't tell y'all when. It's January. Yeah, now it's 2026. I'm done. And I really feel like he wants to let's see. WrestleMania's in the spring. His wife is a teacher. That man is probably trying to be done before spring break. That's probably what it is. So him and his wife can go on vacation. They can go tell their kids go on somewhere, because their kids are pretty. The kids can take care of themselves at this point. Like, he has an older kid. They have big kids. So, like, yeah. I really wouldn't be shocked if AJ was like, yep, I'm done. I'm planning my vacations. I'm about to be done. But, hey, more power to AJ. You've had a long-ass career. Nobody has earned it more than you. So yeah, we had Judgment Day versus Rio and Stephanie Recur. I like this match. This was a really good match. I hated the ending. I really do not understand what they're doing with the Judgment Day at this point and having them just show up, lose, show up, lose, show up, lose. Tito says like Cena let him go out on a high note on his terms. I mean, he's been basically on this retirement tour for 2025 without telling anybody. Oh, shit. Let's see if he's gonna pop up. There he is. Ladies and gentlemen, our reigning and defending. Are you fucking serious? Interim champion. I'm gonna give him his proper respect. Main event. Mike Ciampa. What up, Mike?
What up, Matty Bischoff? My brother. The people champ is here. The people's champ is here. Fuck what Kenny talking about. He didn't show up to work that day. So, motherfucker, I am the Are You Effing Serious Predictions champ.
You did what Vince Young refused to do. Take the Heisman.
And he was the fool for that. I ain't a fool for this. For one night, that motherfucker was vacant, and I took it.
Vince Young, no. Bitch, take the Heisman.
If you don't take that goddamn Heisman, Vince Young.
Now Reggie Bush took it back.
He took it back.
Reggie Bush took the shit back.
Then 20 years later, it was vacant. Vince Young could have had the whole time. But I let the motherfucker take it right back. Goddamn, Vince Young.
Hey.
Goddamn.
But at least Mike was like, nah, I won. And Kenny over here talking about something, you a paper champ. Nah, you won. It was like, you won.
Yeah, motherfucker. Hey, guess like all you know what? He can say all he wants, but you know what? You know what? I know he ain't on right now, but he gonna look into my eyes right now. You can't escape me, motherfucker. You can't escape me. You can't escape me. God damn it.
But yeah, you ain't missed nothing. We just talking about the first match of the night. We just went over the fact that CM Punk and AJ made the main event for the night, and then the first match of the night is Rio and Stephanie McCurry taking on Judgment Day. I like that match. I was just pissed off that Judgment Day lost. I was just like,
yeah,
are y'all ever gonna win?
that was a great match. They must have knew that I wasn't gonna watch that long because that's what that match was first.
Yeah. Like
they had a feeling motherfuckers weren't gonna stay the whole show. And let's make this match first.
Like even I was shocked that match was first. I was like, oh, okay. This will be because I kept looking at it. I was on my phone most of the show, just like this is a show. It wasn't like the show was bad. It was just like I got other stuff I could be doing. Like there's other stuff I could be paying attention to.
Right.
But like,
what up, Batty? What up, Kanisha? What up, Tito? Yeah, like to your point, like for what I watched, I would say the first hour, maybe hour 15 minutes. And it was a decent show, but it was just like based on our conversation last night about the Rumble and all this fuck shit, it's just like, you know what? I'm just ready to get Saturday here so that we can get some clarity. Like
yeah.
we just need some clarity. Like who's gonna win this Rumble?
So they had freaking Roxanne get a blind tag, she ends up getting her ass just beat.
Right.
And they just put all their finishers on her. Then she gets a riptide from Rhea. 1, 2, 3. Get a recap from CM Punk defending against Finn Balor last week. Then we get him and Punk talking to each other. Finn and Punk talking to each other. Didn't really care about any of that. And he's just like, don't you feel like you should be trying to get out of being behind Dom? Like Dom is the Intercontinental Champion. Everybody in Judgment Day is trying to win a title. And you kind of just here, Finn. It's like Finn knows that. You don't gotta remind him.
Right. I think Kenny brought this up recently. Like, why are you talking to Finn like he's a little brother?
Right. Finn. Like he trying to little nigga him. Like, no, we don't listen to little. We are not your little niggas. We don't respect big niggas like you.
Right, first of all, nigga, we literally grew up together. We're the same generation.
Equals. Nigga, we are equal. How you gonna little nigga me? You can't little nigga me. You can't little bro me. We are equals. It's like that's what just kind of weirds this whole thing out. It's like, why are you trying to? It's like Magic Johnson trying to come up to Jordan, like, hey man, you know, like, get out of here, man.
Irvin, are you out? Nigga, please. Like, and it's clear that you know Finn is turning face.
Right.
It's clear as day. Like I'm watching that segment, I'm like, oh yeah. They're talking about him turning on the Judgment Day or leaving the Judgment Day here. Finn is going back to being babyface Finn.
Right. So then we get the Vision making their entrance out there. They do their same old, talking a whole bunch of shit, saying they're the biggest and the baddest.
Right.
Only highlight of this is we get Adam Pearce coming out there because Adam Pearce had to get his apology and all that for putting his hands on Braun Breaker. And I didn't really even care about that because I'm like, all right, whatever. Braun is now, the Vision will now be in the Royal Rumble. Y'all better be because it's 40 spots. So yeah, all that shit ends up leading to Austin Theory versus Rey Mysterio, which was the little bit of news that we had. Mike, did you know that Rey ended up getting hurt during this match?
You know what? I was cleaning my kitchen during this match, and then I saw what y'all wrote later on talking about he got injured. I'm just like, Rey, sit your ass down. Like I echoed exactly what you said in the chat. He needs to sit his old ass down, be a manager or something. Like
just retire already. Like,
just please
why are you
retire.
refusing to retire?
Like Ray, you are damn near 50. You don't have to do this no more.
Like
How
this
many
man is
injuries can you come back from?
this man. Then they're like he'll be all right. He's gonna wrestle in the Royal Rumble. I don't know why he's not gonna win. Like so, Austin Theory ends up beating this man with a curb stomp because they threw up the X and then they rushed the ending, so they threw him in the ring and crunch. I was like, oh damn. But yeah, the Vision attacked the Luchadors. They basically did a hate crime after this. They beat up Dragon Lee and Penta. Then we get the infamous Natalia, where I said, all right, y'all, abandon ship.
Yeah, and that's exactly once I heard Natty start talking, I'm like, yep. Let me go ahead and find my remote real quick because I just can't. I can't. I cannot.
Exactly, Batty. His ass don't need to be wrestling. What up, Mr. Rivers?
Mr. Rivers, how you doing, sir?
Yeah, I saw that, Batty. We go. This was Natty did a whole video promo showing her pissing on the gear. She explains why she turned on Maxine Dupree, saying it's a whole new her. And when she's done with Dupree, she's coming for it all. Natalia elevates, but Natty decimates. So Natalia is dead. Is now Natty. The pissy heart. She was
the pissy heart. Yeah, like man, and that I can't. That's the one word to describe this feud for me, and just this whole women's intercontinental title scene. I can't. Like,
all right, it's Becky. Y'all got Becky propping up the women's mid card on Raw, where she really doesn't. Y'all have a bunch of women. Y'all have enough women for Becky to face. It's just y'all have her in this holding pattern because y'all are literally making us just wait until we hear AJ Lee's music. Like and then on top of that, ain't none of us clamoring to see Becky versus AJ. That's coming past. Like we don't care about that no more.
And then the problem is half the women are in a tag team now.
Yeah.
So because you got to boost up this division, you're hindering another division, another title scene in your women's division. So that's what I had said. And that's what I said a couple of days ago. Like, look, just get rid of the damn women's tag team titles, or just get rid of them. You got the mid card title.
Or put them on some booty meat team. Put them on an actual team. Stop putting them on these super teams.
Right. Put them on Lash and Nia.
Yeah.
That's who needs, like we've said it. That's who needs the belts. Lash and Nyla. Like they're the powerhouse tag team. Let them hold on to the belts until WrestleMania or until the day after Mania. And then they can lose them.
Like because right now we know more likely than not Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky are not going into WrestleMania as the motherfucking women's world tag champ. And if they are, then all them other women we met, y'all better have the most. It better be a motherfucking women's TLC. Like y'all better do something to make us be like. Because at this point, like you're putting all this emphasis on these women's tag titles, and we're just like, okay, all right,
yeah.
What about them? Like, you want us to pay attention to them? You better put them in a ladder match or something. Like after all this,
I think that's what they're going to do too. That's what they're going to wind up doing because look, we all been watching WWE for 30 years.
Right.
We know exactly how they book, whether it's Vince for the majority of the time, and now Trips. Because Trips books just like Vince.
And what they haven't, and with these women's belts, what y'all haven't done is a women's TLC match.
Right.
We gotta redo the Hardys, Edge and Christian and the Dagleys. Except they got coochies
Exactly.
now. It's like,
or
exactly. Y'all just let them have an original like type of match. But no, y'all gonna like EO gonna have. Like, we've already figured it out just from this. Y'all gonna have a ladder match. EO gonna do that stupid shit with the trash can because she always do it. She gonna jump off. They gonna lose. Mm-hmm. And they gonna probably lose. They gonna probably lose to Lash and Nia. Oh well.
Yep. Like, and so 2/3 of the women's division is 2/4. You got that match that's going to happen at Mania, that TLC match.
Because that's going to have Nia Lash, Charlotte, Alexa, Rio, and then who's the fourth team? We just insert any fourth team. Julia and Kiana James.
Kiana. You're going to have Liv and Roxanne.
Yeah, Liv and Roxanne. Like
boom. That's the five teams right there. Boom. 4 or 5 teams right there. And then they're going to make us wait until WrestleMania to get Becky versus AJ. Because that's the WrestleMania match right there. So.
And then supposedly Tiffany Stratton is coming back.
Oh my God. So she's going to want her to get her licked back against Jade. So
yeah.
Oh boy. It's going to be a long 2.5 months.
Oh, okay, Patty. She said, now what if Rhea and EO lose the belts in feud?
You know what, Batty? If they were smart, I would have had EO turn on Rhea and join the Kabukis. Because that would have been a great feud, because at the end of the day, Rhea can't beat EO. That's the storyline that they're trying to sweep on the rug here, because Rhea did some if you can't beat her, join her type shit. But listen.
Batty said Jay need to go to work. I mean, it would be funny if it wasn't true. They're like, yeah, you won that belt and you just go on vacation. You just go on trips. Where you going on a trip next, Jay? You going to the Bahamas? Cool. I want to go to the Bahamas. When you going to wrestle? Oh, you ain't wrestling? All right, cool.
Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and put this comment back up and keep it up for a little bit. But that's all of our sentiments right there. And that's why I said last night, like, I miss my baby Bianca Belair. Because that fucking finger is keeping us, a literal finger is keeping us from that feud.
Like the women's,
because they gotta finish that storyline.
The women's division has been destroyed. Like it was already hanging on by a thread. Like it was last year at this time when Bianca was basically able-bodied. She had that match at WrestleMania, and we haven't seen her since then. Like she shows up in commercials. She might show up on TV doing like basically commercials. Again, she shows promo appearances, but after that, she's just waiting. And the last thing I heard is if the finger hasn't re-healed, she's going to have to get another surgery. So she's probably they're going to have to re-break that finger, and they've probably already done that. If they haven't, they are. Then she's just playing the waiting game. And then the poor Street Profits is just over here not even being put on TV at all.
Yeah, WWE, at some point they got to get out of this funk. Like the last few months has not been good at all.
Yeah, they had.
Really, 2025 hasn't been good at all. They've had moments of good shit. Really good shit. But overall, the product has not been good, man.
Yeah, it's been a big old mix. It's just been 2025 was one big year of high quality mid. It was 75%. It was good at, and there's nothing wrong with mid, but it's like this. You don't want this. It's just a whole year of just. Meanwhile, AEW has been like, "Hey, we're gonna keep going along. We'll take you for a ride."
Yeah.
And WWE has not been like that. And hopefully this weekend they get out of it. This Raw, we get a hype reel for the return of Roman Reigns because, of course, the people in Saudi Arabia are going to get Roman Reigns. I don't know why y'all had to remind us of that.
Right.
We had to sit down interview with Gunther. That was pointless because all it is him just basically reiterating the fact that he's going to beat AJ Styles' ass. So whatever. It's the same usual shit you hear from Gunther. We get main event Jey Uso making his entrance, which had a bunch of people on Twitter was like, all right, where the fuck is Jey? Where is not no, they were like, where's Jimmy? Where the fuck is Jimmy? Like, y'all won the tag titles and then that man went home. So
Right. So I mean it's kind of like, like we get it. He's tending to his pregnant wife.
Right.
And like every now and then they're gonna have to tell Big Jim, like, all right, go home you can miss this show, or you can miss that show, but yeah, eventually, nigga, you gotta get back to work.
Right. What up, Kenny?
What up, Kenny?
He said there's something wrong with mid when you're supposed to be the top of the wrestling circus. WWE is Ringling Brothers, and who wants to get a mid Ringling Brothers show?
Right.
I mean, hey, that's what. I mean, those people in Toronto enjoyed that show. Just for us watching, like, I'm sure watching it live, it was lit. Now watching it at home, it's like
that's also a great point, Matt, because like the SmackDown show I went to a couple months ago, I'm sure that shit was mid as hell on TV. But there, I had a ball. First of all, fucking Cody's fucking entrance almost killed my goddamn eardrums. I was like, goddamn, that pyro was so goddamn loud.
Right.
So yeah. So I can see that. Like, hey, going to the shows live is much better, because you're actually in that atmosphere. You get to feel the energy of the rest of the crowd and things like that. And you get to see the wrestlers live. But to Kenny's point, man, you're Ringling Brothers.
Right.
You're supposed to, and now your competition has went on a catastrophic level now. Like, you had this mid-year and they've had their best year. 2025 was all about AEW and their ascension. AEW's on top now. Like, if we want to look at if they were paying attention to the ratings like they did back in the 90s, I would say AEW's on top now. They're winning the war now. If you want to put it in those terms, AEW's on top. And WWE, that's why I said hopefully Saturday brings us a lot of clarity as to what they're doing moving forward.
Because that's really what we need. We just have a lot of, oh, this person's coming. All right, but y'all haven't even settled what you had. Like, y'all had a whole bunch of stuff that was unsettled before you started adding all these people in, like a Trick and an Oba. You still need to figure out what you're going to be doing for the future. Because now, adding people like Trick and Oba just complicates things now.
Right.
Like they announced that but they announced that Oba Femi is going to debut this Saturday. Bravo. We've been saying that. Yes, right. Have Oba Femi debut at the Royal Rumble. And it's like, all right, cool. He's going to get a bunch of eliminations. And then what?
I'm going to guess. I'm going to guess that him or Trick will be in the Final Four. One of those two are going to be in the Final Four.
One of them two are probably going to be in the Final Four. So it's like he's going to have a great showing. And then the big question is going to be which which brand is getting Oba, because good lord,
right. Because SmackDown already has Trick,
and Raw has Javon.
Right. I would put. Now that you say that, Oba, you going on Netflix?
I'm like, Oba could go on Netflix.
Right. Put Oba on Monday nights. Trick is on Friday nights. You got Oba on Monday nights. Pierce, you better do your goddamn job. And speaking of Pierce, is it me or are we slowly, at least in my eyes, are we slowly getting a heel Pierce? Because
he's
because he just casually he reinstates Braun, and he said, "Oh yeah, Theory, you're in the Rumble, and Logan Paul, you're in the Rumble, and Bronson, you're in the Rumble, and yada 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 yada." And then the way they were talking backstage later on that night, it sounds like Pierce is in Heyman's pocket.
He's like after he basically assaulted Braun Breaker.
Right.
He basically like Adam Pearce knows. Fuck, these guys have me by the balls now. I can't fuck up no more. Like I fucked up once and put my hands on him.
Mm-hmm.
I can't fuck up no more. Or I ain't gonna have no job. So I gotta play. Yes, sir. Yes, master. Yeah, I'll shine your shoes for you real nice.
I'll do it for you, sir. Yeah, what you want, Mr. Hayden?
That's what his ass got to do now. You want a job. You want your job, don't you?
Right.
That's what his ass. Tito over here trying to get him fired because he accidentally took Stephanie McCurry's ass. Don't mention that. That man already he is already on thin ice.
Right. We don't need a law. We don't need this bald fucker facing a lawsuit now.
Right. That's how I look at it. So I agree with you. It's like he's like, I don't like y'all, but I can make that happen because I fucked up that one time and put my hands on Braun Breaker.
It's like Pierce, like what the hell have you got yourself into? Like you have become the Vision's flunky.
Right.
They got you by the balls.
And then probably what's going to happen, and when they decide they're tired of it, he gonna still end up getting fired if they want to, or he'll get suspended if they want Triple H to appear off screen again.
Right.
We had our big hyped up Fatal 4-Way. I think it was Fatal 4-Way. Yeah. No, triple threat or whatever. Whatever it was. The tag number one contenders to the tag titles: Alpha Academy, Akira Tozawa and Otis versus the Creed brothers, Bruce and Julius versus Los Americanos, Bravo and Rayo versus the New Day. I had fallen asleep on Raw at this point. I didn't see it. I didn't care because I'm like, NWO don't got the tag champions, and I was like, wait, who is? Oh yeah, it's Usos. Yeah, I don't really care. As much as I love the Usos, this is a reign where it's going to be like, yeah, I don't care. This is big 2026. I don't even know why y'all tag champs right now. It's kind of confusing, but Alpha Academy won because good. I mean, it was just 2 weeks ago the Alpha Academy asked the Usos for a tag title shot, and then y'all made them go through this whole rigmarole just for them to get a tag title shot. So, sometime in the future, we will be getting the Alpha Academy versus the Usos for the World Tag Titles. Yeah,
man. And this is why I say I know they have enough tag teams on both brands, but this is why I keep saying just put them together, combine both tag team divisions, and just have one undisputed champ because this is ridiculous.
What up, Kenny?
What's going on, y'all? What's going on? I was on the bus when I was hitting y'all up through the chat what I had to say. And I gotta say one thing though, Matt. You fell asleep on that match last night. That tag match was actually pretty damn good. I didn't agree with who fucking won as far as, because we said this yesterday, like they got a bunch of teams in this fucking match that really had no claim to even become number one contenders.
Right.
So the fact that it was a bunch of people in there, it was like, if you're gonna do it, if you're gonna have somebody win, I personally thought it should have been Rio and Bravo, because at least we've seen them together more on screen recently than we definitely have American Made, fucking Alpha Academy, and New Day. We just fucking tired of New Day. So I thought that, the El Grande should have fucking won. But it gave the crowd a little bit of a pop to have Cesaro and Otis, get their little run. But it was a good match, but wrong outcome.
Yeah, like once I saw Alpha Academy won, I was just like, they asked for a tag title shot like 3 weeks ago, and the Usos was willing to give it to them, and then y'all just made them go through all this hassle,
but nothing
to get a tag title shot. I was like,
yeah, like and to Kenny's point, like with the El Grandes, we know who these motherfuckers are now. We know who they are. We've been knew who they were. They've been a tag team forever. Since we're looking at this British Strong Style.
There's no point in having them in these. Like, I hate Triple H for this, because it's like there's no point in having them in the mask. Just let them be British Strong Style. There's the Raw tag division is ass. British Strong Style is needed, sir. They don't need to be in masks.
Right. They don't need to be the El Grandes. Okay.
Right.
They damn sure don't. Like, especially since we already know what type of established tag team British Strong Style is. So we would be expecting a certain particular wrestling style from them that would pretty much hype up the tag division. Like, we've seen British Strong Style together before. Like, we've seen Pete Dunne and fucking Tyler Bate as a goddamn tag team compete for the tag team championships. So we know what they're going to bring. So y'all are 100% right. Putting them in the fucking mask, I mean, granted, I appreciate the fact that they have some type of work for them, but this isn't the work they need to be doing.
It really isn't. Like, honestly, at this point, like, I understand they didn't have anything for them to do, and they had them fucking around with this. But that should have only been, like, something that was done for, like, a month. You could really introduce them. Because right now, there is no Street Profits. DIY is officially dead. Ciampa has started selling, Mike, his merchandise on Pro Wrestling Tees. So get
Not to cut you off, Matt. Not to cut you off, Matt. Not to cut you off. But I read something earlier that says Street Profits are going to be working house shows for NXT. House shows for NXT this weekend. A fucking multiple time tag team champions are working house shows as if they need to fucking freshen up or be called up.
First of all,
no, I would
house
understand.
shows for NXT.
Yeah,
right.
It's just the Florida circuit. I would look at that as we don't want y'all to go on the house shows for WWE. Knock off ring rust, knock off some ring rust, and go entertain them people down at NXT for the NXT. I honestly hate that they are only doing house shows in Florida. I want them to go back to how it was pre-pandemic. Tour.
Right. Yeah, and we're a few years removed from the pandemic now. We back up. We outside, baby.
Yeah.
So, we outside. So we.
Like, who you telling? I'm outside in this. I'm outside in this motherfucking cold. That's how outside we is right goddamn now.
Right.
It's still like that's the one thing I'm like waiting to actually happen, because NXT they do these little house show tours in Florida, and then they'll do like some random NXT shows in different spots every now and then. But aside from a PLE, the rest of them shows are in Florida. All their house shows pre-pandemic, they would go around the country. It would be WWE house shows that nobody gave a fuck about we would be lined up to go sit in the equivalent of my apartment to see NXT live because we would be getting an NXT PLE card for the price of $20. And
Here's the bullshit though. Y'all were lucky. Y'all were lucky. Here in NYC, they never had an NXT house show up here. Anything that happens for NXT up here was always a fucking pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Hence the takeover Brooklyn's and all of that shit. They never did NXT house shows up here. We're better off seeing a main event house show.
Like,
but NXT, nah.
So like them putting the Street Profits and doing that, that's the only thing I can think of to save face for it is like, all right, y'all niggas ain't been doing nothing. We ain't gonna put you in the house show. We ain't doing no house shows. Because we gonna be over in Saudi Arabia. So y'all better go down to Florida.
Here's the bullshit. The problem is they've had nothing to do for Street Profits for so fucking long. I wouldn't be surprised if when they do get back in the ring, one of them gets injured from the fucking rest that they got. From not being active, yo.
That's why they're like, go on down to NXT. Go on down to do this NXT shit. And I should have known. It's not even funny. It's sad that they don't have nothing for them because it's like, how you don't have nothing for them and you just literally, like, you know for weeks that you're not going to have no DIY. And you got them and the Motor City Machine Gun sitting at home.
You know what?
The bullshit.
That's a great fucking point, Kenny. Because when we talk about ring rust, right? You in any sport, whether it be wrestling, football, basketball, baseball, boxing, whatever, you need reps. You need to be out there active. And if you're not active, what's going to happen is your body's going to be like, oh, what the fuck? We ain't did this in a while. Next thing you know, sprained ankle, fucked up knee, dislocated shoulder.
I'll give you a perfect example. My San Francisco 49ers. Since Kyle Shanahan has taken over, their practices haven't been as hard-hitting physical contact as what they used to be. They are doing a lot more drills, and they are doing a lot more mental work and light contact. So what happens when these guys actually get hit in contact? Bosa, ACL. Fred Warner, broken ankle. Kittle, ACL. You don't have that contact, you get injured.
Batty and Cookie's they watching the second episode of Seven Kingdoms. They talking about apparently somebody got his dick out.
Yeah, bro, that shit happened. That shit happened the first 30 seconds of the fucking show. And pause. This nigga had like a 40-inch fucking meat just hanging out. I was like, nah, yo, this nigga's built like a donkey. What the fuck going on over here, bro?
I am so happy I have to ask Deirdre for the code. I watched the first episode on Saturday, and then I was like, yeah, I'm about to go watch something else. And it was like, oh, you're traveling, right? And I was like,
bro, yeah. My man, the first 30 seconds, they got this like 70-year-old dude with like an 18-foot swan just hanging out. I'm like, what the fuck?
They shot the shit out of me that first episode because they cracked me up doing that music. Dum 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 dum. Oh, that nigga was shitting. That nigga was shitting. I was like, oh,
yeah. Explosive diarrhea.
Oh,
y'all better start paying attention to my descriptions when I tell y'all.
Super explosive diarrhea. But NXT house shows, Street Profits. Y'all got to do something because Dawkins been sitting at home.
That man tied with his wife and new baby.
That dude has been sitting. Mike, real talk. That dude's been sitting. He was at home before the Michigan game.
Yeah,
like he was at like when I think he literally got sent home because I was like, oh shit, he home in time for the Michigan game. Then it was like, oh, he talking about the Lakers now. Oh, he's still talking about yo.
Yeah. The last time, for real, the last time they have been active was during that European run they had, that European leg they had.
Right.
that last European leg, which saw Montez go on a quote unquote fake singles run when he tried to get in for the US title. That's the last time we seen the Profits on fucking TV.
Like
it's like WWE said, "Oh, Bianca hurt, y'all niggas is hurt too."
Basically, because Dawkins, because even I saw Dawkins in that video where Chris Bay was sitting on the apron where all them people was there training. And I was like, oh, there go Dawkins, and I'm like, Dawkins always in the dungeon because he ain't got nothing else to do. Like he might as well get some reps in. Then I'm thinking about that. I'm like, that nigga was bored. Like, hey, we going down to the dungeon. I'll be there.
Right.
I will be there.
That's why them niggas are the fucking Avengers. Him and Kevin Knight and fucking Lash and Trick Willie. They're the Avengers down there. Moose.
They out there y'all basically getting trained by the Street Profits. And it's like, dang. Triple H, 2026. Put the Street Profits on TV.
Please.
You don't have no DIY, brother.
Right.
You don't have no Motor City Machine Guns, brother. Put them on TV too. And they're not ass. They're just a little old.
Right.
But shit. Do something.
Facts.
Like, if you want tag team wrestling to succeed in your company, you gotta make it worth a damn. You gotta show some attention to it. There's no reason that the MFTs and the Wyatt Six was basically your only fucking feud.
For real. And unfortunately, I hate to say it like this, as much as I love the Wyatt Six, that wasn't a feud worth any goddamn thing. No. If anything, that feud should have literally just been Solo versus Uncle Howdy. That's it.
They dragged that shit dragged through like Halloween. Like I literally remember it being warm, and the MF like Solo was talking shit to Uncle Howdy, and it's January. They just now winning the tag titles. Like, what do you mean? I've been looking at y'all feud before SmackDown became 3 hours. Like, we picked y'all up a long time ago as the MFTs. Why are y'all just now winning the tag titles?
Right. Yeah, you know it's sad. You know it's sad when I literally forget that the Wyatt Six is still tag. And plus they be doing shit with Triple A. So it's like you got your tag team champions doing Triple A shit. So you don't know what the fuck you doing. You have no direction in that division. The tag team in the mid-card divisions throughout the history of wrestling have been the workhorse divisions.
Yeah.
Your workhorses are your mid-card champions and your tag team champions. In WWE, for some reason, they veer from that. Look at AEW.
Here's the thing. Hold on, Mike. That's something I actually put down in the chat. Too. I said the problem with WWE is also they've been pretty much so focused on, because we've been telling them for the longest, fix your mid-card scene. They actually did fix their mid-card scene by doing the open challenges and having people like Dragunov as champ, Carmelo Hayes as champ. So they fixed that part. Right. The problem on Raw is Dom is hurt right now, so they can't do too much with it. But they fixed their mid-card scene, and in the process of them fixing their mid-card scene, they completely lost focus for their top scene. Which is why CM Punk is having fucking farewell matches with AJ. Which is why Drew is interfering in a fucking match where his ass shouldn't be, because like you got bigger fish to fry, motherfucker. You got goddamn Sami Zayn on your hands, but yet you want to be in the middle of fucking Kobe and Jacob Fatu.
To Kenny's point, because right now, if you think about it, the mid-card scene on Raw right now, because Dom is hurt, is Finn.
And this is why
that's it. It's Finn.
I always feel like if you cannot compete, you got to vacate the belt. Like if you're hurt for a substantial amount of time, vacate the belt. Have a tournament for the belt, a triple threat, a fatal 4-way, something for the belt.
Because they hold it fresh. They introduced Javon, but Javon is being held back because it's like we don't want y'all to have clarity yet. To Mike's point, where we're just waiting for clarity on Saturday because Penta should be in that mid-card scene, but he's fucking around with Dragon Lee and Ray. Javon should be in that mid-card title scene, but he's declaring for the Royal Rumble. Just be in it. Damn. Show your ass up.
So what? So he can be the new Kofi? That's all he's gonna do.
Basically, it's like y'all don't have to telegraph. Like you're essentially telling me somebody's like, all right, cool. You're not gonna win. You just gonna do something cool.
And my whole thing is this too. Since when did first timers have to say they declare for the Royal Rumble? What happened to the motherfuckers having to earn their spots?
Right. Some people. Then what confused me is because Finn goes up to Adam Pearce in the show, because we're almost done with it anyway, and he's like, oh, I'm going to be in the Royal Rumble. He's like, no, you fought Punk last week. I already filled in your spot. Royal Rumble was full. Bitch, the Royal Rumble only had like 4 people declared in it, like Thursday.
But since when can some... But my whole thing is, since when can somebody who lost the match not declare for the Royal Rumble? They're motherfuckers who lost a title match at the Royal Rumble and popped up in the Rumble later on that night. So what the fuck is Pierce talking about?
Like, that made no sense. Because everybody's like, how's the Royal Rumble full? We don't even know who's in it.
Right. How is it full and it's supposed to be 40 people?
Yeah, and
like y'all niggas don't even have 40 active people wrestling right now.
Right.
So how the fuck is it full?
We should have been having, to Kenny's point, we should have been having qualifying Rumble matches for the past 2 months.
That's what pisses me off. Some years they do those qualifiers, and then some years they don't. And it's like, make it make sense, y'all. Do some people got to declare, or do some people got to qualify, or make it all?
Like, you know, your heavy hitters, they automatically get spots. Your top dogs automatically get spots. The rest of you fuckers, you gotta fight. You gotta fight to get your number. Okay.
And then the bullshit is
get your number.
The bullshit is they do that, but only for the fucking women.
They moved all those storylines over to the women, and it's like they don't even need these. Like, y'all just being sexy.
Right.
Like, the women are good enough that they don't need these type of storylines. Like,
and then on top of that, there's not even 20 active wrestling women, so they don't need to fucking qualify. So like they just throw the whole division in there, and you still won't have a full fucking ring. So why the hell are you having them qualify? That's the bullshit. Like,
now we're gonna get to our main event. I was enjoying that match until Finn decided to fuck it all up. So thanks, Finn, for making it a no contest for 0 points. But yeah, Finn fucks that all up. He's all standing tall, whoop-de-damn-do. Because I still feel like, we're just in one big holding pattern, to Mike's point. Finn he's in that tweener part, this tweener stage. And we're just waiting on Dom to show up. So Finn can finally, fuck Judgment Day. I'm better than y'all. All right, finally. Like, are we going to get Dom versus Finn at WrestleMania? Is this what we're leading up to? Dom versus Finn at Mania. Or is it Penta and Ray and Dragon Lee versus some division? All right. Like, what are y'all doing with Penta? Penta went from being like, oh, he at the top, and he fucking around with Ray. He ain't got caught in the Rey Mysterio vortex. Because that's essentially what Ray is. He is Jericho. Oh, speaking of him, he has to come back too.
Well, he'll be back Saturday. That's when we gonna see this motherfucker. He gonna be breaking the walls down in Saudi.
Oh, I'm not gonna be looking forward to that.
Goddamn sure I ain't. Though nobody looks forward to Christopher.
Right. Nobody looking forward to no goddamn Christopher Irvine. Nobody looking at no Chris Jericho. Because I was just like, oh yeah, he's someone that has to show back up. If we're losing AJ and Cena, that means we're going to get Randy and Jericho.
Here's the bullshit though. Jericho is still listed under the AEW roster.
He better stay. He can stay there as long as he wants to.
He's still listed under that fucking roster, which is crazy. It's like, nigga, is you coming or not?
Right.
Like, what are you doing? And speaking of AEW, I know we didn't finish the Raw thing, but did you see?
We finished. That was the main event of Raw, so Raw's done.
Did you see MJF and Andrade going back and forth on Twitter? Pretty much.
He said something about marriage, and I was like, somebody was like, "Oh no!"
What's it called? Fucking Andrade cut a promo that he wants to come after the AEW championship. So MJF replied through a tweet, "What championship is he talking about? I know he ain't talking about mine." Andrade says, "Amigo, I'm gonna take that belt off of you so that way you can give your beautiful wife the honeymoon she deserves. She deserves it." MJF responds back like, "Nigga, I know you not bringing up marriages." There ain't been a response from Andrade since.
And it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. Because he knows it will only get worse and worse for him.
It sure will. And speaking of worse, let's get into this NXT preview because you brought up worse, making her return to NXT television, taking on one of my angels and Jada Parker, Nikita Lyons.
Oh my God! Nope, I can't.
And here's the bullshit. I was just getting ready, and the bullshit is I was literally just getting ready to say, you know what, NXT ain't gonna be that bad because last week they proved us wrong. They had a damn good. Well, you just said that name, and yeah.
Nikita Lyons is making her NXT return tonight to take on Jada Parker. That's how you know the Jada Parker face turn is official. Also, if y'all want to see someone die, Kenny, we got y'all might want to watch tonight. It will be Professor Chase's funeral. He will be taking on Keanu Carver for the NXT Championship ladder match qualifier. It was nice knowing you, Professor Chase. I love you.
God damn. You know what? They just kept my man Andre Chase around just to get his shit cracked open.
Just to die.
He is going to super die. This is going to be a good match. Joe Henry versus Evolve's men's champion, Jackson Drake, in another qualifier. I hope Joe loses.
A Rumble qualifier?
No, the NXT ladder match qualifier. Because
my God.
Next week, guess what next week is? It's February 3rd, I think. Yeah, next week is the ladder match. So.
Oh, wow.
Next week, we will have a new NXT champion.
Oh, my God.
And in another ladder match qualifier, Dion Lennox versus Miles Bourne.
I'm going to be honest with you. If Dion don't win this shit, Dion better win this shit. Because at this point, I am sick and tired of Miles. Like, they are running this whole Miles being a fake-ass Randy Orton thing way too fucking much. Listen, nigga, go home. Get a new battery for your hearing aid and rub on Stephanie's booty, brother. That's it.
This show needs the French luchador. He need to show up this week so he can get a win. Because that wasn't fair last week.
First of all, the bullshit was the fucking fake ass French luchador actually had to put on a damn good fucking match. Right. I was pissed about that shit. I was like, I want to hate you, but this match is kind of good, motherfucker.
Right, I was like, this dude is good. I was like, why is he fighting Ethan Page? I was like, you made me hate you. Like, y'all made me hate this man. First, he's a fake luchador. Then he's fighting Ethan Page. Me and Kenny don't want to hate this man. He was good. Find Dante Chen Have him beat him tonight.
Nigga. Bruh. When I saw that fucking rumble that they had, remember that was the first thing that came out my fucking mouth. I said, "Is that fucking Dante Chin out there right now? Like, what the fuck is he doing? Put El Frencho Luchadero up against that motherfucker and let him beat his ass. All right, like Matt said, my man French, right? My man Frenchie was actually pretty fucking good. I was like, you know what? I don't mind Frenchie. Frenchie kind of reminded me of a mix between Nathan Frazier and Oni Larkin. I was like, I'm not mad at this dude. I hate that he's a fake ass lucha, but I'm not mad at his fucking skills. And now you, like Matt said, you put him in the ring with Ethan. That's an automatic. Oh, nigga, we don't want you to win.
Right. I want to see you beat Ethan Page. Why are you fighting Ethan Page?
Right. And on top of that, your first match? Nah. Like,
that's too much, HBK. Why are you? No, let him fight somebody ass first.
Right. Like every new person does not need a world title shot their first fucking match in NXT and WWE. That's another big issue that they're having too. You giving these people title matches as soon as they fucking debut, so they have nothing to work up to. So after they lose that fucking match, what storyline do you have for them? Now they got to go back to the bottom and work their way back up. We don't want to see that shit after we done seen this person in a goddamn title match with 15 false finishes where we thought, oh, they might fucking win. Now you want to tell us that they fucking suck and they got to go back to the bottom for the drawing board? Nah, y'all can't do that. Stop giving people these title shots right off the rip. Unless they're a serious megastar. Like when Ethan Page came into NXT, Ethan Page was a legit megastar by that point. So when he came into NXT, we were like, okay, I can see why he's getting a title shot right away. Like, there's really, you kind of have to. You know what I mean? But the bullshit is, they did that for him, but they didn't even do that shit for Ricky Saints.
Nope.
They made Ricky fucking actually fight and earn his shit. So they pick and choose when they want to do it, depending upon how big of a star they feel you are. Ricky was a big ass star. He should have had a title shot from the rip, but they didn't. So stop giving no name brands title shots from off the rip. Talking about, I want to make a name for myself. I want to go after the champion. Okay, bitch. Well, there's something called the back of the line. Get your ass on it and work your way up.
Ricky, for like they did last week. I hope Ricky is on commentary at least tonight, because again, like he was last week, because that made the show funny as hell.
First of all, why the fuck did Ricky have on an outfit my mother wore for her 50th birthday? This motherfucker had on a bright orange satin shirt and some bright green satin pants. I said, this motherfucker was out here looking like my mama on her 50th when she thought she was for her fucking club. Like, what the hell is he doing?
Like, Ricky gonna be out here. He gonna definitely be out there for that Miles match. He gonna be out there to stank eye him. Our main event tonight is
now hold on, Matt. Now hold on, Matt. He said he's gonna be out there for that Miles match.
Yeah,
Miles better not act like he heard a motherfucking thing Ricky is saying. Nigga, you deaf, and he on commentary, so you shouldn't hear shit. You shouldn't hear shit that Ricky is saying. Because if at any point Miles turn around and look at Ricky like, what you say? I'm writing a fucking letter like, y'all gonna stop lying to us like this nigga is deaf. Y'all gonna stop lying to us. He ain't deaf. All right, this motherfucker got selective hearing. He just hears what the fuck he wants to. Stop playing with us. God damn it.
That's how I view him.
Right.
That motherfucker ain't deaf whatsoever. He's the con man.
He got Stephanie Street, so ain't nothing deaf on him. That's where I just say, yeah, you ain't deaf. You got Stephanie McCurr. You good.
Exactly.
In our main event, we got Dark State versus OTM.
Oh, boy.
Possible -12 for Raw.
Come on, OTM. Come on, OTM. Come on, my man, diabetic horse.
I'm pretty sure DX started Joe Hendry, and Joe is taking on Jackson Drake. So that's a -6 opportunity.
Come on, Jackson Drake.
So, yeah, there's a whole bunch of opportunities because NWO, we ain't got nobody at NXT no more.
Good.
Stay away from that brand. That brand ain't nothing but -6s and -12s.
Javon graduated, so yeah, we ain't got nobody at NXT no more.
Good.
But y'all, thank y'all for joining us. You like what you watch. Hold on. There we go. You can follow us at Linktree/Under the Ring Pod and at Fingertip, just a tip, at /Under the Ring Pod. Go to either of those, and our individual handles are right there. You got Greg Bush SK on Twitter and at Greg Bush, where all the pervs be at, all the freakies be at on Blue Sky. We got our reigning and defending. Are you fucking serious? Quinn
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Real champ.
Kenny at Rock Reels 44. And we got other. Are you fucking serious?
Nah, nigga.
The people champ.
Nah, nigga. Yeah. You got the same belt the fucking Rock got. You can try to strong arm Muhammad Ali family to call your ass to fucking go. Bitch, get out of here. Fake ass belt. Paper champ, bitch ass nigga.
We got at Mr. Freshbeard. And then you got the forever IC champ. Me, myself.
Oh, this motherfucker right here.
I came in second place twice, and I got to keep it forever. Shout out to me. But yeah, at the right answer.
No. Shout out to me being drunk and high saying, you know what, we need to get rid of this fucking belt. That's what the fuck happened. My ass was drunk and high and said, you know what, we need to get rid of this fucking belt. And Matt ass the champ said, I'm cool with it. Just forever fucking kept it.
I was cool with it regardless, then I just happened to keep it. I was like, well, all right, cool. Tito, Street Team Captain, at Boreal Maliente. And last but certainly not least, that dog in Gator Clothing at Justin D. Baxley. Y'all have y'all a wonderful one. Stay warm wherever the hell.
First of all, that dog in Gator's Clothing, fuck him, okay? Bragging about that goddamn good weather he got down south. Fuck
Mike, nigga, you brag my fucking mouth. Motherfucker, gonna send us a goddamn picture of the weather talking about 75 degrees.
He was like, yo, it's a little bit cloudy where I'm at. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. Forgetting in Florida. You gonna put up the weather at this is 72 cloudy. I'm like, bitch, I wish it's 72 cloudy in my house.
Shit. Exactly, bro. 72 cloudy in my house, and I'm still cold because I put my thermostat up to 90, and the shit ain't get there yet. So fuck you, Justin.
Like Justin gets to wear shorts. His 72 with clouds, he gets shorts. Not us. If I go out there in shorts, I'm gonna die.
I can go out there in shorts. I better be going to pick up some fucking Uber Eats from whoever's fucking deliver it to me, and I'm out there for less than 10 seconds. Yeah, that's it.
I made sure I got my food ordered before the sun even went down. But y'all, boom, there we go. Whatever y'all do. Or this is cold as shit.
Facts.
Most importantly, do the Don.
Do the Don, folks. Have a good one, folks. Have a good one. Be
Even
safe.
Though it already gone. Peace
warm,
out,
y'all.
Maddie. Peace out, Kanisha. Peace out,
warm,
Cookie.
y'all. Do the Don. See y'all tomorrow. Do the Don. Watch the NXT. Do the Don.